The Principal Secretary nominees will be vetted by the National Assembly that is increasingly becoming isolated and unpopular on its staff wars. The Senate, Governors Council and the Commission on Implementation of the Constitution have faulted the MP's latest supremacy outrage on the Senate. And as Sam Ogina reports, they now want the division of revenue bill approved by the National Assembly rejected for disregarding the Senate's input.
The power tussle in the bicameral parliament now goes to the doorsteps of the president. The Senate has asked President Uhuru Kenyatta to reject the division of revenue bill approved by the National Assembly Thursday that slashed the county government's budget by 48 billion shillings. The Senate faulted the National Assembly's annulling of its amendments to the bill, saying it undermines the Constitution.
So if the president assents to that bill, it is going to be unconstitutional. And that's not very helpful, considering that this is a bill about public finances.
To thaw the frosty relations between the two houses, the Senate wants a mediation committee formed to strike a balance on decisions by the two houses. The acrimony that now threatens to scuttle devolution funding has dropped in the Transitional Authority.
Unless sobriety and good order prevails on this matter, it is likely that the constitutional confrontation between the two houses of parliament could affect the rollout of the functions of government and incidentally affect the delivery of services to the people of Kenya.
The two houses have a mandate to discuss it and eventually agree on it as is provided by the Constitution.
The division of revenue bill seeks to determine revenue allocation between the central and county governments. While the Senate approved 248 billion shillings for counties, the National Assembly Thursday cut back the figure to 210 billion shillings, stating that the Senate lacked jurisdiction over the bill.
We will not be intimidated by anybody. Our loyalty is to the people of Kenya. Our duty is to defend the Constitution and especially to ensure that our devolution framework works, and we are ready to pay whatever price that needs to be paid for that purpose to be achieved.
Otherwise, I see no other reason for refusing to allocate enough resources at 238 billion.
And now we are getting very worried because we have less than a month to deliver the budgets.
The Senate has downplayed the nasty supremacy battle ensuing in Parliament. Instead, the Senate has castigated the National Assembly for engaging in power games with virtually all constitutional institutions at the expense of governance affairs.
We are concerned about is a trend, a dangerous trend of trying to demean the Senate or trying to use the Senate as a scapegoat of whatever challenges other institutions or people are having in their discharge of their functions.
The supremacy war's ripple effect is a bill in the National Assembly seeking to disband the Senate, whose primary mandate is to defend devolution. Sam Ogina, KTN, Nairobi.